Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I decided to post another video today. I don't know if I'm going to post daily videos or weekly videos. I need to just figure out with school schedule. I was on Thanksgiving break this weekend, and so I'm not quite sure how it'll look with school. But we'll figure that out as time comes. My first topic today that I chose to talk about is anxiety. And fittingly enough, I'm having anxiety about posting a video about anxiety. But anxiety, as I've been explained to, is nervous energy. When I get anxious, I lose my train of thought. Um, I can get headaches. I can get headaches from being anxious. My leg bounces up and down. That's a huge one that I do because of ADHD and anxiety. So anybody who knows me has probably noticed my leg bouncing up and down at one point in time. The faster it bounces, like the more frequent is the higher anxiety. My blood pressure goes up, my temperature will go up, I will get heat sweats or I'll actually physically sweat. Um, I get really flighty and I'll just kind of like be walking around a bunch. I know people who've gotten physically sick from having anxiety, but I haven't gotten physically sick. I'll just feel like I have the flu and I feel like I'm going to be sick. But I've never actually been physically sick from anxiety. Some things that trigger my anxiety, seeing my boyfriend, Isaac, sometimes. Sometimes if I haven't seen him in a while and I see him, I'll get anxious. Um, Let me see what else. A huge thing is long car rides, and more specifically, a family member, just long car rides, and then, um, this also goes along with long car rides, but it's kind of like its own category, is a family member getting sick and like throwing up. Back in 2016, my family, we went to, um, Spookfest at Kings Island, and my sister had the flu and we didn't know it. She didn't start feeling sick until about halfway through. And so, like, she started feeling really sick. And so, we went on the train and we went around and we got off the train and she got physically sick. And, like, that just triggered something psychologically. I don't know what, but ever since that day, I've been very anxious when it comes to long car rides and when it comes to my sister feeling sick or my parents feeling sick. She ended up getting sick a few more times, like in the car, which I think also like being trapped next to her when she was being sick. I think somewhat not traumatized because I know it's not that big of a deal to some people, but to me it just kind of made a big impact on um like how I felt about being sick. When I'm sick and when I get anxiety about being sick around others because I feel like others are going to see me as gross and stuff, and others are going to freak out like I do when somebody throws up when I know that's not the case. But when I'm actually getting sick and throwing up, I'm okay. It's weird. I only have it when others are sick. Like if a classmate has a trash can, I'll be like really paranoid. I'll like constantly look towards the door because I've never ever since this happened, I haven't had a kid get sick in my classroom, but I have a feeling I would have a breakdown, a nervous breakdown. Um, I do get anxiety attacks a lot of times. I know some people at school who've seen me have anxiety attacks. Um, which this one girl, I don't want to say any names in case this person doesn't want theirs to be told. But this one girl, a few weeks ago, I think it was like 2 months ago, I was having an anxiety attack in the upstairs bathroom of BHS, and this one girl who I didn't get along with very well when I was younger, but we apologized since because we were in like fourth grade, and like who really knows anything in fourth grade? I didn't have much life experience, so I didn't know much. And so we both apologized, and we are just mutual friends. We're not like close friends. Like I'll see her in the hall and I'll say hi. But she's noticed I was having an anxiety attack and she offered to get me like water and stuff, and she offered to like go get a t-shirt and stuff, and she was really sweet. And that's like kind of what a person needs when they're having an anxiety attack. I know it's for somebody to just stay with me. Like if one person went and got a teacher and somebody just stayed with me, I always like that. Just because I don't know quite how I'll react. I don't know if I'll try to hurt myself because um, I do sometimes bash my head with my fist. If anybody's ever seen The Good Doctor, where he started hitting his head with his hands and calling himself stupid, sometimes when I'm extremely angry or I feel extremely bad about myself, I'll do that. So I just like when somebody stays there with me in case I go to do that, like somebody can restrain me. Good. And just having, not necessarily forcing a person to talk, but being like, hey, I'm willing to listen if you want. That's something that really helps me too. I'm trying to like think if there's anything else I want to say about anxiety. Um, oh yeah. Um, Big groups. I tend to struggle with big groups just because not being able to understand social situations sometimes. I struggle with that, and so sometimes big groups can overwhelm me. Sometimes if I know a person in the past I didn't get along with them, or if I know that like they've spread a rumor or one of my friends told me, hey, they don't like you, I'll get anxiety about being near them. Because I've been beat up before and I've been in fights, and just I get worried that I'll say something that will trigger somebody to get angry or mean at me. And so I think that's about all I want to say on anxiety. If I have anything more, I might redo this video. Actually, never mind. Yeah. Thanks everybody for watching, and I hope that you learned something about anxiety and how to help somebody if they have anxiety, and just what that might feel like, and how like you can help not be so mean or like understand a person's situation. Bye. Have a great Saturday. Yep, it's Saturday.